Okay, hello guys, my name is Aditya Farhan and I'm from Group 5 and my SAN number is 119. So for the number one news, we'll talk about the Nissan consolidated revenue at its peak. So moving on to the next slide, I'm going to talk about the terminologies. This is the terminologies that I use. The first one is quarter on quarter. This actually means that it is a calculation method that measures the change from the fiscal quarter to the previous fiscal quarter. And the next terminology that I use is restructuring. It's basically a business takes steps to dramatically alter the company's financial and organizational dimensions, typically when the company faces financial pressures. And to the next slide would be question, what happened? So actually the Nissan consolidated net revenue was 1,174.2 trillion yen for the April-June period. The net loss was $153.9 billion, equal to minus 13.1% of the operating margin. As you can see here in the graph, the net loss amounted to 285.6 billion yen. Next slide. And this is about why did it happen. So in the first quarter of the fiscal year, global automotive revenues throughout the industry dropped by almost half in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, greatly affecting Nissan sales. This fiscal year's net losses would be affected by reduced output of its affiliates, including Mitsubishi Motors, and by additional restructuring and impairment costs, which accounted for much of the net losses in the previous year. The exceptional loss of 72.3 billion yen represent a one-time net loss of 33.2 billion yen due to shutdowns and other products triggered by COVID-19 and 40.1 billion yen in restructuring charges. Next slide. Actually, what are the potential impacts of the events? So, early signs of turnaround are being seen by the company. The Kicks crossover utility vehicle debuted in Japan last month, except ultra-small key vehicles as the company's first new model in the 2.5 years. Well, in the next 18 months, Nissan is also on track to launch at least 12 new models, rejuvenate Nissan's product portfolio with renewed product ranges, beginning with the latest Rogue, Nissan's top-selling model, which will be followed by the Pathfinder, Frontier, and 2 Infinity models, continuing to boost sales quality and brand value in the US. Question is, what is your opinion or my opinion? I think Nissan should maintain attention on operational cash and raising sufficient funds to maintain degree of liquidity. And also by continuing fixed cost reduction would have a positive impact. And also with Nissan's good potential this year, aside for the pandemic, Nissan could actually stand off the market as their financial income grows over a specific amount of time. And last one would be Nissan's other competitors won't stand at the top of the market if Nissan continues to consistently balance their income and loss while increasing their product sales on the market. And this is our references. Thank you for listening, and let's move on to the next news. Thank you.